Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Billy, coming at you with the tussle, the muscle, and the hustle. Current entrepreneur, future CEO, formerly part of $1 trillion business. Not gonna name any names though. Make sure you assault that like button.
And subscribe.
Quick disclaimer, I'm not responsible for any injuries or prison sentences that may result from following my advice. Now let's get into them side hustles. Number 1, delivering food and groceries. As a versatile side hustle, it is rewarding in many ways. You have your regular salary, you get to work in fresh air, you get to exercise, you may even receive tips, but all of that pales in comparison to the ultimate reward, free food. You proceed as usual, you take a bag, fill it with whatever the customer ordered, but before delivering it, you have a little bite. Personally, I don't take more than 15% of the total amount. You know, kinda like a tip, except with my saliva and none of the freedom of choice on their part. Delivery for Jean Dar? Ah yes, my fruit salad. Some assembly may be required. Thank you. It's all there. What is this? Whoa, that must have been one big worm. So, how many stars will you give me on the delivery app? Why is half the peel missing? Shouldn't your question be why is half the peel still there? Why is half the peel still there? I don't know. So, how big of a tip are we talking here? Why is there a hole in my orange? Must be a new type of orange. What? Hey, you know them scientists always inventing new food species and stuff. That'll be $60. Number 2, lawn mowing. Find a rich sucker with a big piece of grassy land and secure a job mowing his lawn. You're probably thinking that's just a regular job. That's where you're wrong. See, what you do is you sneak onto the property at night. You fertilize the grass, maybe throw around a few more grass seeds to really thicken it up. And then suddenly you're mowing the lawn every day. Burning through gas, busting your ass to cut that grass, yo.
Hey Mophead, why the hell is my grass growing so fast?
Out of respect.
What?
I think it's scared of not being worthy of your ownership, so it tries extra hard.
Huh.
It's a scientific fact that rich people are superior.
Makes sense. What the hell was that?
Nothing?
What are you doing just standing there? Get back to work before this turns into a jungle.
Yes, sir. Number 3, cleaning people's homes. Don't worry, cleaning will not be your primary activity here. Instead, you'll be scanning people's homes for valuables, preferably children's belongings, because kids are easier to blame for misplaced items. Look for things such as pieces of tech, piggy banks, and of course, Legos. Lord knows that is overpriced as f. Cha-ching! Don't mind if I do. These suckers have no idea. Before we move on, allow me to introduce you to our today's video sponsor.
We have no sponsor, bro.
But I have 84 subscribers.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
What do you mean no sponsors?
I'm sorry, bro.
I poured my life savings into this. Today's video has no sponsor. Because first rule of hustling, never settle, know your worth, kings. Number 4, selling your used clothing. Do you have an article of clothing that you've outgrown? Perhaps something that is worn out? A literal piece of garbage? It's all good. There's a market for everything. One man's trash is another man's treasure. All you need to do is mask your trash well enough for the other man to not recognize it as trash. Hello, sir. Would you be interested in buying some clothing?
Not really, but thanks.
There's no harm in taking a little look, is there?
I guess not.
Gaze your eyes upon my premium collection of garments.
The sock has a hole in it.
That's not a hole, that's an air ventilation opening. What's wrong with the shirt?
Gangsta rapper? When would an adult man ever wear such a shirt?
When he learns to appreciate the finer things in life.
This is pretty nice. Where's the other one?
There's only the one.
You're selling a single flip-flop.
If I had 2 of them, I wouldn't be selling them.
What am I supposed to do with just one?
Sir, I am not here to suggest how or for what you should use the purchased items. I am here to simply display my exotic merchandise in the hopes that it finds a proper, loving home.
I'll give you $2 for the t-shirt.
Deal. Number 5, professional photobombing. Have you ever found yourself out in the public and seen one of these creatures and thought to yourself, I must put a stop to this? Well, you can do that, or you can keep their careers hostage until they pay up. You already know them b****s got that sweet brand deal money. All you have to do is find one of their hotspots, pick a target, and follow them relentlessly until they yield. Or call the police. Ultimately, it's up to you. Do you do the society a favor, or do you earn a quick buck? Either way, it's a win-win. And who knows, maybe your hustler's gumption will even be able to bag you one of them floozies.
It never worked for you though.
Yeah, but the people don't have to know that.
You mean the 82 people?
82.
2 of them unsubscribed.
Number 6. Testing experimental medical procedures. Everyone knows Big Pharma is swimming in mad money, and this is your chance to get a little taste of it. The more experimental the procedure, the bigger the payout. And the best part, it requires absolutely zero effort on your behalf. You just sign up for a procedure, eat a pill, get an injection, or whatever it is that doctors do, and then wait for the payday.
You're here for the experimental penile enlargement injection, yes?
Correcto mundo.
And you've read and agreed to all the terms and conditions.
Yeah, sure. Whatever, nerd.
Let us proceed then.
Ow.
All done.
Alright, cool. Is there a chance I get superpowers from this?
If you consider Montezuma's revenge a superpower, then sure.
That does sound pretty badass. Number 7. Pet sitting. This one requires a bit of upfront investment, but it will quickly pay for itself. How? I am so glad you asked. You get yourself a van, you load it up with cages, you pick up dozens of pets, you stick them in cages. Portable pet daycare. And if you're feeling especially adventurous, you could even try it with babysitting kids. But they tend to be too loud and needy for my taste. Too much of a hustle, if you will.
Mister, when can I come out of the cage?
When your mom is ready to pick you up.
I'm hungry.
I'm pretty sure I left some doggy treats somewhere in there.
I want to play something.
Play with yourself.
It's so stinky in here.
That's bullcrap. I spent an entire can of air freshener in there.
Do dinosaurs exist?
Not anymore.
Why not?
Because they ask too many questions.
I thought they died because of a big rock from the sky.
Well then, why did you ask if you already knew?
I wanted to know if you know.
I'm an adult, so I know way more stuff than you.
Okay. What's 4 times 20?
80. That's easy. Why do you ask?
That's the number of subscribers your channel has.
Number 8. Selling your family's silverware. Pros are, it's easy to execute and it's good money. The cons are, you can only do it once and you might piss off your family. Now, I know many people think this one is controversial, but let me ask you this. What's more important, family or money? That's what I thought.
What is this IKEA bullcrap? Where's our nice silverware?
I can't seem to find it.
Come on, Dad, a little rust never hurt nobody.
Hey Mom and Dad, look what I found in Billy's room.
Billy, honey, what is going on?
It's not what it looks like.
It looks like you were gonna sell the silverware to buy more of that devil's lettuce.
Billy, is this true?
What? No. I was gonna buy a van and some fertilizer.
I'll kill you, boy.
As a reward for watching up until this point in the video, I decided to sneak in one last tip onto my list. Because every list needs an unnumbered super secret extra bonus tip. Paid online surveys. Whether you're stuck in traffic, stuck in line at a coffee shop, or stuck on a toilet after an illegal medical procedure. This is a fantastic way to utilize that time to earn an extra buck. There are tons of companies online looking to improve their products by having people take surveys. So just sit down, unless you're already sitting, fire up your laptop, and immerse yourself in a survey for the next 2 hours, and you will end up not only wanting to yourself, but also $5 richer. Smell that? That's the smell of dedication, hard work, and poor life choices.
You okay, bro? I'ma go home. You're bumming me out, man.
That's it for today's video. If you wish to support my philanthropic work, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, support me through donations, buy my merch, buy my ebook, check out my podcast, tell everyone you know about me, tag me everywhere, make content about me, and I'll also leave my info in the description if you want to send me cash. And if you want to take it a step further to truly transcend into a money-making machine, check out my online courses on my website, billyscollegeofhustlingnowledge.com. You can sign up for a free trial, so just enter your credit card info and don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's okay, I promise.
Billy, honey, aren't you?
Mom, shh, I'm making a video.
Don't sass me, young man.
No, aren't you late for work? Nah, I got fired.
What? Stacking boxes in an Amazon warehouse was too complicated for you?
Whatever, I'll put you in a box.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Go look for a new job.
Already have a job. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm pretty much a CEO.
How much does that pay?
Okay, I get paid in applause and admiration.
Good for you, honey.
How the f do I turn this off?